Staying on Trump's campaign stop in Detroit, the former president slammed Biden's crime bill from back in the 1990s. Watch this.
Biden wrote the devastating 1994 crime bill, talking about super predators. That was Biden. You know, he walks around now talking about the black vote. He's the king of the super predators. And he wrote the 1994 crime bill that you talk about so much. I guess everybody here knows about that, especially if you happen to be black. And he was the one with the super predators. So just please remember that when you think you're going to vote Democrat, because you shouldn't vote Democrat.
The former chief of police in Detroit, James Craig, joins us this morning. James, is Trump's messaging really resonating with black voters?
Absolutely. And I got to tell you, and I've said this the other day, here's what I know. I transitioned from a lifelong Democrat probably 12 years ago. Why? Because of failed policies. What has changed in African-American communities under Democrat leadership? Not much. I will say there's an exception to Detroit. I was part of the leadership team here in Detroit when great changes were made following the bankruptcy. But let me say, those two young men, those artists who came out, they're right. They're businessmen, they're entrepreneurs, and they speak for a lot of folks. The other people that President Trump touched was the UAW workers. Now I live near one of the local plants. I know a lot of the workers, and guess what? They reject EV mandates. They don't want that here. And they know and recognize it's going to cost 30 to 40% of their jobs. They also know safety, national and local level. Open borders are not working. I don't care what kind of spin this administration tries to put on it, but I'm of the opinion, I'm going to take it a step further than Sheriff Bianco in your last segment. Those cartels, those individuals who bring in fentanyl, should be treated like terrorists. This is not drug overdose. This is drug poisoning. They're killing American people, and I'm talking to the tune of probably 200 a day. So they're terrorists, and they should be treated. And this administration has done nothing to treat them like terrorists.
If Trump is eating into Biden's support in the black community, he's eating into that black support level enough to win Michigan.
Oh, I believe so. You know, I talk to a lot of black Detroiters, some who are quiet about their support, and there are others that are very vocal. They know that life was much better 4 years ago under a Trump administration, just like what Peasy and Icewear Vizsla said. Things were better from a business perspective, the support for law enforcement, all the things that people in vulnerable communities want. They want effective policing in their neighborhoods. They know how important that is.
Yep.
They want to not feel the pain at the gas pump and the grocery store.
Can I just raise a policing issue, nothing to do with race? A gunman opened fire at a Michigan water park, 9 people wounded, including 2 children. Is there anything the police can do to prevent these kind of attacks in the future? It seems like there's nothing you can do with these random shootings. What do you say?
Well, what I'll say to you is the Democrat talking line is gun control, gun control, gun control. Law-abiding citizens don't use guns illegally. And I've said this very publicly on the national stage. What I will tell you is the mental health system, which we believe this 42-year-old suspect had a mental health crisis, or what's being done about that? Yeah. I've been talking about this since I was police chief in both Maine and Cincinnati and in Detroit. The mental health system is broken. We talk about it every time we have a mass shooting, which was another mass shooting. What is the first thing this administration talks about? Gun control. How about people control? Yeah. Violent criminals and people suffering from mental illness. That's how you fix it.
James Craig, thanks very much for being with us this morning on the show and sharing your expertise. We appreciate that. We hope to see you again soon. Thank you, James.